The GoPro.
Hi.
Hello, hello. Through one of the lenses, there you can see the images hovering. Hopefully you can see that. Thanks very much. Take the bumblebee. But I don't even know where I am. You know,
Okay,
come again next year, yes.
Fantastic.
It's windy, it's going to really start chucking it down with rain soon. We've got Expos still on in Shanghai, we've got them all the time. Over at the NECC in the west, we've got the Child, Baby and Maternity Expo, and over in the east, which is where I'm going, we've got the WMC, which is the World Mobile Conference, I think, and it's all about 5G, digitization, AR, VR and all that stuff, so that's why I'm going over to that one. It is going to be line 9 to line 7 all the way to the end. We've done it before. As ever, exit 2 for the Shanghai New International Expo Center. Okay, great. Thank you very much. I'm in. A bit of map time, so we are in N1, which is the entrance, and we're going to go all the way between N1 and N5. There you can see the overall layout. We're in N1 at the moment. We've got some massive stands, especially Huawei, Unicom, then there's some smaller ones. I can see that one's a little bit smaller, then a whole load of other mobile comms, Lenovo, and then finally Digital Shanghai. There's the start of the massive Huawei stand, and I'll just run down this. There you go, that's the VIP, special VIP section, and that's the end of just the Huawei stand. So very, very large stand there. We had China Unicom up at the front there. We've got a company called Comba. I'm not recognizing many of these names. I'll just show you around as usual, rather than getting into real intricate technical details. There's Osram. And another one that's a big name, of course, is AMD. They are here with some very high-tech looking devices. Everything pretty much wireless computing here, really. So there's 5G, I believe, aerials, signal analysis equipment, probably, more communications. There, back to AMD. Obviously all 5G comments. Hardware. Here's a typical stand, for example. So this company is called ST, and they're going for this life augmented. So you can see that there's the Internet of Things and connectivity, smart mobility, and all of the kind of classic themes that you would have on a expo like this. Various smart car technologies there, and a bit of smart home technology here. Some typical tech, drone, I don't know, there's a water pump there, that's some virtual reality hard hat, remote controlled vehicle, and then some stacked computers. Here we are on the China Unicom stand. This is something I know a little bit about. So Digital Human Replication Center is what they're calling it. And basically it'll be a booth that's got a whole load of cameras in it. So you can see each of those little holes will be a camera, I'm guessing. And then these may be, I don't know, movie cameras or lights. But you know, this is a method to 3D scan a person kind of all at one go. On closer inspection, I don't think that these are actually cameras. I think they're little IR modules to actually get a 3D scan. So those will be the cameras, and then these will be the IR modules, I think. That's my guess anyway. Something that's been around for quite some time, something that various companies have tried to get going. Here we are again. Good luck to them. There we can see mocap so motion capture of a person, and then there's the avatar by using things like the Human Replication Center, as they're calling it. This is the first reference that I've seen to VR, not an actual VR headset, but just an image of one. As I said, the Huawei stand is difficult to get onto, and I don't think they're allowing any videos or photos. You can see there's even some entrances there, so I'll just show you what I can of their stand. What do they say? Guide to the intelligent world, 5G, 10 gigabits, IT grow together. I'm just trying to give you some of the highlights on the stand, but without showing you. And here we are going into N2. This stand is called X-Real. I think they are marketing some augmented reality glasses by the looks of it. Thank you. Let's have a look. Right. So what we've got here is the X-Real augmented reality glasses.
Yeah, X-Real is our brand.
Right, and there you can see the image that we have. There's the real world, and then there it is through one of the lenses. Actually not bad. Forgive the flicker if it's happening, but that's with the camera. Great. How much would they cost?
2299.
2299.
Yeah.
What's that?
Chinese yuan.
RMB. Right. Okay. So that's around about $300, something like that. Okay. Great. Thanks so much. 360 view of the glasses. They're relatively stylish. I think the lenses are a little bit large, possibly, but you know, if they're functional, that's a good thing. Anyway, there's a good view of the X-Real glasses. Anyway, thanks very much. Bye bye. We are in N2, so I'll just run down this hallway and let's see who we've got here. That was a run through the whole of N2, and as usual at these conferences, you can see here is where we've got conference rooms or meeting areas for people to get together. What products do you do here?
This is 4G and 5G signalings.
Right.
Yeah, we are the ODM manufacturer for 40 years.
Right.
Yeah.
And so where do the products finally go into? Like into the home
MWA products.
Right.
Like MiFi, CPE, these kind of things.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Right. How's the
wireless network.
Okay. And how's the exhibition been for you so far?
Just so-so. Yeah. That's true.
You're supposed to say, oh, it's been fantastic. You know,
Okay,
come again next year. Yes.
Fantastic.
It's the last day. Are you looking forward to? It's and it closes early on the last day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Only 4 o'clock. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
thanks very much for talking to me. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Cheers.
Thank you.
Seagate. Oh, that's Seagate. The drive manufacturers. Look, they're still rocking the mechanical hard drives. Look at that. That's interesting. Still got some mechanicals. Surely there's some SSDs around as well. Look at that. Ah, right. 18 terabytes. That's why. 18, 16, 20 terabytes. I think this company is Quectel. You can see they've got some drones. Been seeing quite a few of these. This will be an agricultural one, I'm almost certain. You can see it's got these individual tanks on it and some valves on the bottom, or an actuator there to dispense. There's also a very bare bones automatic lawn mower. I'm not sure why it's got those two screens on it. What we're seeing on quite a few of the stands, this is Meizu. We're seeing a lot of cars together with phones, because obviously nowadays the cars are getting a lot of tech on board with things like the vision systems. There's a Link & Co, that one is as well. And then mixed on the same stand are the mobile phones. I thought the X-Real AR glasses there were quite interesting to see. Into N3 now, and I think this is all going to be mobile service providers from the map that we saw earlier. There is China Mobile. I'll just walk down this hall in the same way, speed it up. Oh, that's a limited entrance. I don't know what site that is. There's many orange shirts on China. There's a talk going on here at the GSMA 5G. I think this is probably Firewire Elite, but look, we've got Ultimate Battle Robots, but I don't see an arena, so they might just be talking about it. In this area of N3, there's quite a lot of these smaller stands. Looks like some VIPs there. An open meeting area here in the heart of N3, probably being used for some meetings and maybe one or two presentations there. This is on the ZTE stand, so there's some IoT examples. You can see some very small modules there. That was a 5G module. And then of course we've got some AI examples here. I think what we're doing is seeing some video being tracked by AI, tracking people and vehicles. I think we've got some more AR glasses here. So here I am wearing the Nubia Neo Air glasses, and what I can see is images in front of me which I can control by the side of the glass, and it's basically going into various applications, and then I guess I can tap. Let's see if I can show you that through the glasses. Ah, right, yes, thank you. So there you can see the images hovering via the projector in there. Okay. You can do chat, translation and navigation with these, so I think I'm about to be shown a demo. Ah, right. Speak now. Yes. Should I be speaking? That's really good. So what it's doing is some automatic instant translation, and I can see it on the screen. So he said, "Welcome to China and welcome to the ZTE booth." And I am talking in English to the glasses, and it is translating onto the phone here, so that's very good. Fantastic. Can you show me navigation?
Yes. Okay. The navigation is Chinese.
Okay, no problem. That was very good. It was doing an instant translation absolutely perfectly, both onto the lenses and into the phone.
Okay, could you say some
yes,
information?
I can see it's telling me to walk, but of course my Chinese isn't that great, so I can't read those characters. I've got a compass on the screen as well, so yes. And that again came from the mobile phone into the glasses, so that was great. How much would these cost? Or are they not on sale yet?
Not now.
Right, okay. And I guess you can do phone calls and listen to music by the looks of the icons, yes? That's fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Okay, I really appreciate that. That was actually pretty good. Thank you, bye-bye. GSMA have got a lot of presence here on N3, and they're kind of like a global standards organisation as I understand it, so it's great to see them here, keeping everybody in check. Those three done, off into N4, we've got a lot of Lenovo future ecosystem, and then let's find out what Digital Shanghai is. N4, there's Lenovo, large stand for them, quite big and empty. So what we've got is Lenovo all over here and there. Surprisingly empty. Okay, let's walk down the hall.
Hi.
Hello. So what I'm doing, I'm putting together a video
camera with doing camera 23 years.
Okay.
Now. Yes.
And do you specialise in solar-powered cameras that go
Yes.
into remote locations?
Yes.
Right. And anything?
We specialize for wireless cameras more than 10 years.
Right.
Yeah, we have a deeply cooperation with telecom company.
Right.
So like China Unicom
Yes.
and the mobile Unicom,
Okay.
the telecom company, and now we are deeply to develop the cooperation with the overseas telecom company. Humanoid detection, face detection.
Right. Face detection. Okay, great. Thanks very much. And your company's name is?
Jan Cloud.
Jan Cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Thank you very much.
Can I come? Where you? upgrade
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yes. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a good rest of the show. Bye-bye. We're seeing this again. So this array of cameras will probably be for capturing somebody. Often, you know, bullet time from the Matrix. You know, is it going to be somebody jumping? Is it going to be actually 3D scanning them? I doubt it'll be a full 3D scan because it's not 360. This seems to be in collaboration between China Unicom and this Kando. There's also some other cameras here, some 360 cameras. That's a GoPro one, I think. That looks really expensive, that one, but wireless. So I guess they're offering a service for maybe 360 generation. Sky Limit Entertainment, so this is obviously a VR gaming setup. In the past, these would have been HTC Vives using lighthouses in the corner, but these are Quest 2s, I'm certain of it. They've got extra battery packs on them, and they're using those, and I guess this is the game. You can see the four are sat together as the headsets are there, but we haven't got anybody actually playing the game at the moment. I think this stand is called NEDAR, and what I notice is we've got yet more AR setups. So what we have here are a range of the optical modules, okay? So that one is a VR module, and then everything else is AR. So we've got these that are by, and then there we go. There we've got some monocular elements as well. I'm not sure if you'll be able to. So you can see that's used for showing directions, for example. Hopefully you can see that compass, I think it's showing there. I don't know if it's going into the Apple headset, but I think what they're trying to show here is the pancake nature of these optics being relatively narrow in comparison to some others. Ah, old school, green screen. Often nowadays people don't use green screens. You can actually take out the background by just having a static image deletion. You can see that they can see themselves on the screen there if there's no reflection.
And you can stand over there and you can provide your picture here.
Sure.
And also video.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Okay, thanks very much.
You're
So you're providing the hardware, right?
Yes,
And the service.
and also the software.
Right, okay.
It makes some sense, and you can just use it really easy.
Yeah, okay, great, thanks very much. Here we have some automatic guided vehicles, just on an open, you know, I could walk straight in, so they're obviously happy with their safety possibilities. It's coming for me. N5. Welcome to 2023 Digital Shanghai. Digital Shanghai. It's a bit empty. Oh, somebody's in VR. This is the first person we've seen in VR in this hall. And he's playing Beat Saber, you can tell that. I've actually noticed these new telephone boxes coming up. So they are obviously a China Telecom kind of digital info box. They've still got phones in them, but I guess they're acting as a information point as well. I'm sorry, sir, I didn't mean to push you out. Okay, we've got CSSC. They were at the Carbon Neutral. That's the China shipbuilding company. The end of the show. I'm not exactly what I'm looking at here. Important to the general plan. Ah, and we've seen this twice before. This is kind of an automated LiDAR sensing transportation vehicle. There you can see. So this is actually the third Expo now. Presentations going on in here. This is part of the Digital Shanghai part. I might be getting in through a little side door there, look. I guess this is kind of a virtual doctor, temperature sensing and blood pressure monitoring. More virtual doctors. That was Zhongchang Hospital with its virtual doctors. Some more unused VR. That's kind of a theme for this one. You know, unused VR, unused. Oh, there's some. So you can see me. I'm over on that side of the screen there. So it's picked up on me automatically, and is sensing exactly where my body is. Here we go. And it is monitoring, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and it's even catching people on the way past over here. Just from one camera, we've got all of these people. Scary. I'm going to get 3D scans.
Maybe you can stand here and I'm
No, it'll be okay.
It's okay.
And then here is where we see the actual output. Missing the top of my head, but I guess that's something that they need to work on. But there you go. It's made an estimate. 74 kilograms. It's basically saying the model is okay, but maybe a little bit of a problem with the head.
Yeah.
I'm 76 kilograms, not 74 and a half, but it's close. It's close.
Okay.
That's it for Hall 5. Quite a quiet one. Now what I'm going to do is walk back through the halls, but not go into them, just to show you a general overview. Going off on the Lenovo stand using the Motorola brand. I guess they bought them, I can't remember. And they're showing some folding screen mobile phones there. Haven't seen so many of those, so I don't know if that fad has passed or whether there's still issues with it. That's it for MWC 2023 here in Shanghai, and it was basically nowhere near the Huawei stand could you get. Not so much use of VR, quite a lot of AR, but still not masses of it. Loads of 5G, loads of data examples, quite a few bits of hardware as well. That was the North Halls, which was the Mobile World Conference, but in fact we're just going to have a quick look in here, which is the West Halls and some of the H Halls, because we also have the Expo conference going on, which is all to do with sport and camping, and there's water sports as well. It's let's have a look. Some water sports, safety gear, frisbees, more boards, skateboards, electric boards, folding canoes, inflatable boats, electric boards, climbing. I think this might be an interesting idea. It's basically lighting up, even though it's a massive grid, it's lighting up certain stones. So maybe you can have a different route every time, pretty much. Skiing, bumblebee. Power supplies. Oh no, I'm in the way. It's listed as Expo, but I think it's some dance competition. Into a chemical expo, and I don't even know where I am. It's quite amusing. I'll find out, but it's like that. Oil, oil, oil. So that's what it is. I think we need to get out of here. If you saw my Auto Shanghai Expo video, then you'll have seen loads of camping little motifs. Here everything is camping. It's more the other way around. It's like everything is camping with a little bit of a car motif. The entire show is camping. Inflatable mattresses, that's more like glamping, I would say. More inflatable stuff. Just tents, tents, tents. Camping. Accessories by the looks of it. Torches. Igloo kind of things. Oh, penknives. That was 3 expos for the price of 1. The Mobile World Conference and the Expo Sports and Camping Expo, and then a tiny bit of oil or lubricant. I'll have to look up what that expo is all about later. You can see the entrance is still pretty busy, but we're off out of here now. I hope you enjoyed it, found it interesting, and consider liking, subscribing, and joining me on the next one. Okay, bye-bye.